Hello students, this video is intended to show you how to use our academic databases here at Ridgeline and to be able to get information for your report that has been assigned to you. So you're going to start at Ridgeline High School. Everything is there so you don't get lost. And if you scroll down a little bit, there is a library link right there with a little book. Click on that and that will take you to all of the choices that you have for library use. But the one you really need for this is this one here in the middle. You need the online database. Now if you're sitting here at school when you do this and you click on this button, it will take you directly into Utah's Online Library. However, if you are at home, it will throw up a paywall, and that's why these words are right here. For this year, the username is online, the password is database, sorry, for the student databases. So when you click, I can't even show you that here because I'm sitting here at school, but when you click on that at home, you'll just need to enter in online and database and then you'll be able to get in. But I'm going to click on that right now and it looks like this. There's tons of options here for you. We're going to stick with two of them, two good academic databases. We're going to start with EBSCO High School, and if you click on that, you can be specific and say, oh, I'm working on a home improvement project, I'm going to just use this. But for this, I would just go to everything. This Explorer allows you to search all the many databases. So we're going to click on Explorer. And now for my example today, we're going to talk about how oil spills are an impact on human environment. So I'm going to do oil spill. Oh, look, and it gives me some suggestions. I can just do oil spill, but it also has given me this with their impact on the environment. So I'm going to click on that, and now it will give me a huge, look at that, list of several pages worth of articles. Now it depends on how many you need, but usually the first few are the best ones. So this is what happens to a freshwater food web when they do simulated spills. So they're doing like experiments. I'm gonna skip that one for right now. Oiled, Soiled, and Spoiled by, ooh, this is the Yellowstone River oil spills. Another thing you want to search for is it giving you the whole thing? There are some times where they haven't paid enough money to get all of the information. So it looks like depending on what your article, what your topic for research really exactly is, any of these will work. But, and I just did this, so I want you to notice this, it has a topic overview here at the top. Before number one, this is just going to tell you, here's what oil spills are. I clicked on it. It has a nice timeline of super tankers. This information would be really good as an introductory paragraph. So you need to educate your reader and say, here's what we mean by an oil spill. Look right here, it says oil spills pose both short and long-term environmental threats, including injuries and deaths among fish, birds, and other wildlife, and pollution of water. So this is good basic information. Remember, you can't just copy paste, you can't copy and drop, but you could paraphrase this just as you begin your paper to define that. Okay, now if I'm going to do that, I love it, this is perfect for me. The other thing you need to pick up, and this is why you want to use the academic databases, you need to come over here to the right of the screen, and you can do many things. Number one, you want to maybe download it to your Google Drive so you can find it again. You click on that, it takes you right to your Google Drive. Watch this, and it says, who are you? Oh, there's my Google Drive, and it says I want access. Yep, I'm okay with this because EBSCO is a very trustworthy source. It just dropped it into my drive. Let me show you how that looks. I'm going to open up my drive right here, and look, there's my oil spill article right there. So that's really awesome because it takes me directly to what I need. Also, let's look at that. I'm going to look at the downloaded version. I'm just going to quickly open that and look at it. Oh, it's ugly. Oh my goodness, it's there. Do not like that. Dang, stop. I'm going to open with Google Docs. Let me see if it works. This is on the fly, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, there it is. Awesome. What I was hoping to is to make sure that it has a citation at the end, and it does not. So when you do this, you need to also go over here to the right, this is back in the database, and pull up the citation. We use what's called MLA, or Modern Language Association format. Look, there's APA, that is used by a lot of teachers as well. Chicago, Harvard, Chicago MLA. So if I'm going to use this on my works cited page, I'm going to copy and paste that right there. And we just learned that it doesn't go into my downloaded article, so make sure you copy and paste that. Okay, now I'm going to go back to Explora, back to my oil spill list. So that was all this topic overview. I would also like to look at this news article. See, it tells you it's a news article. I'm going to look at the PDF of that. Oiled, soiled, and spoiled. And pictures, because it's a magazine. This is the Missoula Independent. It came out in 2013. And it's talking mostly, it looks like how the river is being soiled there. If I'm talking more about food, this article might not work for me. Perhaps I would rather have something about community impacts of the oil spill. And scroll all the way down. I'm going to the next page. You guys can't see that, it's off. And I'm going to pick a different article just to see how it works. Environmental disaster looms. This is very, very short because it was a news report, but again, I can print it. If you didn't like how my Google Drive did it, because it was a little funky, you can print it. You can email it to yourself. That would be lovely. You can save it, and don't forget to cite it, and you have to scroll down and pick up the MLA citation. Please note that it tells me when I accessed it too, because that's part of the MLA citation. So that is super, super duper important. Okay, I'm going to close out of all of that Explora stuff that I was doing, and I'm going to go back to the Ridgeline Library home, go back into Utah's online library. We did EBSCO high schools. I also want to check out this Gale reference because it's really good for high school. And some of these, like global issues, might work. Opposing viewpoints might work because those are controversial topics. I want to see it from a science point of view, so I'm going to try the science. Again, I'm going to type in oil spills, and I could talk about, cleanup, prevention, disasters. I'm just going to go plain old oil spills. Again, there's an overview article. I click on read more. I can find what they define as an oil spill. There's recent events. They give you websites that you could possibly go to, and they give you the MLA citation. That's just for this article. This is talking about a basic overview of oil spills. Once I get that information, I may scroll down just a little bit and see there are 44 reference articles, which again are kind of overviews. But over here, this is more featured content, meaning it's focusing on a little specialized impact, perhaps. There are just 3 articles of that. Food impacts. Ooh, that would be very, very good. There are 27 pictures. If you're putting together a PowerPoint, you need that. There's audio, meaning this is probably more like radio reports and things, or podcasts that was on it. There's a TV show about oil spill. There's news articles. There's academic journals. If it were me, I would probably be looking at the food impact article. Again, you can print it. You can download it. You can Google Drive it. Let's try this one and see if it works out a little bit better. So I'm looking Gulf of Oil food impacts. Tell it which I am. It's been sent to my drive. Let's open up the drive and see if it's there. Here's my drive. Oh yeah, there's the one that was kind of funky. Here's the one I just did. I'm going to open it, and oh, it's so much prettier. It's the exact article that I needed with pictures, and at the very bottom it even has a source citation. You can't see it because it's off the screen. I apologize. It starts right there and it does continue on below. I'm sorry I cut that off. So I have it. I don't ever have to go back in to the database because I found the article. I'm happy with it. I need to do that 2 or 3 times for however many is required. So 2 different places that you're going to go Once you get into the library website, you are going to you're going to look at Gale Reference and at EBSCO High School, and then search for your topic. Don't forget to get the works cited that appears at the bottom of the article possibly, or it also appears, here's the health effects of oil spills. Also over here, it gives you the citation. You can download it, print it, all that stuff, or you can just pull up the citation for MLA. So if there's any other questions, that's what I'm here for. Please come see me, or you can even email me, bonnie.odd@ccsdut.org, and I can help you with this assignment. Thank you very much.